Hey YouTube, so this is the second time I'm actually going to be recording this video. I've once recorded before, like a 15 minutes long video, just to realize that my microphone was actually not active. Like I was just speaking to the air, like well, regardless, I just wanted to remake it. So it might not be as detailed as the first one because the first one it was a total rant. I was just talking about where I'm currently, the trading journey so far, the account I'm trading, an update on that, and also the lesson that you guys can also learn from it. So what I'm just gonna say is I'm just going to try and recap everything I said in that video because yeah, it's actually so painful that the video doesn't have audio because I talked a lot and I discussed about a lot of stuff. So, but regardless, I'm just going to talk about some things in this video. So, let's start with giving you an update on the account I'm trading. So, if you watch my last video, I make a withdrawal from the account, but just a flash update. I'm actually back to drawdown right now, and it's sad that after the week of the challenge and passing the account, I've only had 1 week of being in profit, being in green with the account, and that was the week I actually make a withdrawal from it that I made a video for you guys to see. So, and the reason for that from the things I've been able to realize was I when I was throwing the challenge, I do not have any kind of or that much of an emotional attachment to the account because I was actually not expecting to pass the account. My expectation was that I'm just going to use it to test new strategy that I learned to see how the account itself goes. So that was the plan, but I ended up using it to pass the account, which means that the strategy works. And the difference from then and now was then I wasn't emotionally attached. So I could literally take any setup that I see. Now I'm judging setup based on whether it's gonna play out in my own head or not, whether it's high probability in my own head or not. So that's the major difference right now. And because I'm emotionally attached to the account right now, I'm not seeing it like I'm not willing to let go. If you watch some of the videos I did when I was doing the back test, you know that I usually just come to the markets like I want to lose $150 today. I want to lose $180 today. Once I lose that, I'm done. I'm not trading again. I'm done for the day. And that was it. So, but now even though I said I'm gonna be risking $180 a day, I'm only risking $90 a day because I just don't want to lose the account and all that. So that's one of the things that's going on right now. That's the update on the account, and that's one of the lessons I've learned. And that's something I want you guys to also take note as well. Because if you are currently, let's say you are currently right where I am right now, maybe you've passed some challenge account and you are finding it hard to actually make a withdrawal from it, or possibly maybe you are just trying to pass a challenge account with whatever trading strategy you are trading. If you can master the psychology of losing, like if you can master the art of losing, if I can put it that way, let's say I'm going to the market with the mindset that today I'm going to lose this social amount. If you have that kind of mindset, it's actually going to help you a lot to see what you are doing wrongly, to see what time zone or what time frame you should be trading or you should be taking more close attention to, and to reduce the amount of trades you take, to reduce the amount of low probability trades that you yourself know that this trade is low probability, it could play out or not, right? So it's going to help you reduce that, and also it's going to reduce any kind of pressure that you might have put on yourself by setting a profit target for the day instead of loss target for the day. So, and one thing I've understand more about trading is the only thing that is sure when coming into the market, the only thing that is for sure is that you lose certain amount of money during that trading day. But the thing that is not so sure or that is not sure is how much you can actually make that day, right? You can't predict how much you can make that day, but you can easily predict how much you can lose or how much you are willing to lose that day. So if that's the only weapon you have against the market, why not use it? Like, why not utilize that to your own advantage? So being able to let go requires you to master the act of losing your money, right? Master the fact that, today I want to lose 5% of my account, and if you are going to the market, the target is to trade that 5% regardless of how you want to split it. Let's say I'm trading a $10,000 account and I just want to lose $500 a day. So that means if I'm taking taking, let's say I'm taking 5 trades. That means in as much as I lose all the 5 trades, I'm out for the day and I'll be back the second day. Even though, let's say that same day I still see some setups that make sense, I'm not gonna take them. I will take it as a lesson for not being patient enough to see high probability setup before blowing all my chances on low probability setups. So these are the things that I've been, that I've been working on lately. And to be honest, even though I've been on a losing streak for the past 2 weeks now, it doesn't feel like I'm losing, right? In a way, it doesn't feel like I'm actually losing because most of the losses are just like market tap me out and then move to my CP. And before the market actually, before the trade actually plays out, I might have, have it in my mind that this might actually happens. Because, for instance, the trade I took yesterday, I think was it yesterday? No, I did not take yesterday. Well, on Thursday, I I I think USD JPY or gold, the setup shows up right before the Asian low. And if there is something you know about London is that it's do manipulate Asians. It's either the London takes the Asian high or it takes the Asian low before actually moving in this direction. So the trading setup was actually, I'm going to try and add it to the screen because I don't think I have it here right now. I'm going to try and add it to the screen after maybe doing the edits. So it was right before the Asian low. So I was skeptical about it, but then I don't want to, because before that, the day before that, I think Wednesday, I also saw some trades that I did not take and they end up playing out well. So I decided, regardless of what happens, I'm just trying to master the act of losing right now. Then I take the trade, right? I take the trade, and what happens was the market did exactly what I thought. It swept the Asian low with a wick and then just push up to sweep the Asian high and just keep pushing up high. I added something else to my arsenal. I now know that, okay, what I have in mind was actually right, and that should have been what I could have done. So if a scenario like that happens again, regardless of whether the trade plays out or not, I know that this is the possibility, and I can then make a decision based on that. What I can say is that the losses that I'm taking right now is more like learning, it's more like another learning curve because I already know that the strategy that I'm working with works. I've used it to pass a challenge. I've used it to make a withdrawal regardless of how small it is. So that's something I want to talk about, and I hope you guys actually learn something from it. And if there is nothing you are taking out of this video, kindly take this, right? Regardless of where you are, regardless of whether you are starting to learn or you have been learning for quite a while, whether you've been seeing result or not, just try and master this act of losing. Like, master the act of letting go of what you cannot control. You cannot control the market. The market is nobody's father's farm, right? So you cannot control it. The only thing you can control is your decision on how much you are willing to lose. So in as much as you can master the act of that, I believe it's going to skyrocket you, because trading is more like showing up to a gold mine, right? You don't know which day you are going to be lucky. Majority of the time, most of us do not have, or there's probably nobody that have 100% win rate. So you don't know what day you are going to have those other sides and not your win rate itself. Let's say you have 40% win rate. That means the 60% somehow it has to go, right? So you don't know the day it has to go. You don't know the day it will not. So regardless, in as much as you are showing up and you've mastered the act of letting go, if the day is going to be the part of the 60% that you're going to lose, then you won't really care, because when the 40% comes, you can cash out from the market. So that's one thing I want to talk about, and I think that's it, right? I think that's some of the things I talked about in the first video, because I just want to squeeze in some content because it's been a while since I last posted. I've promised that I was going to be doing a daily recap or a weekly recap, but the chance have not been coming. I've been busy with other stuff, which works with trying to. I'm working with some of my teams right now to have a faceless YouTube channel automation and all that. We are working on that, so that's taking a lot of our time because regardless, even though I know trading works, sometimes it's mentally tasking, and it's even more mentally tasking if you don't have any other source of income that you can use to support your trading. So that's why I'm not putting my 100% on trading right now, even though I've been able to trade to getting a withdrawal, and maybe if I've given my total focus to trading, maybe it could have been the best decision I've made so far. But then I'm trying to remain loose. I'm trying to you know be flexible with my decisions. So that's why I'm doing that right now. And if you like this kind of video, drop in the comment section. Let me know. Like the video and also subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscriber by next month ending, which I'm not consistent enough with my posting to actually think I'm going to be able to achieve that. But with the help of you guys, I think I can get to somewhere. So I'm gonna stop the video right here, and I'll see you in the next one. Or I'll catch you in the next one. Anyways, peace out.